Okay, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is William. Okay, today we're reading in the part about to read 2 Chronicles chapter 29. And Zacchaeus began to reign, and he was 25 years old, and he reigned 9 years in Jerusalem, and he reigned 9 and 20 years in Jerusalem. Excuse me. And his mother's name was Abijah, daughter of Zechariah, and he did what was right in the sight of the Lord, according to all that David his father had done. In the first year had reigned, in the first month he opened the doors, and the house of the Lord repaired them. And he brought the priests and Levites, and gathered them together in the east street. He said unto him, Hear me, ye Levites. Sanctify now yourselves, and beautify in the house of the Lord, God of your fathers, carry your full filthiness of the holy place. For our fathers have trespassed and done which was evil in the eyes of the Lord your God, and forsaken him, and had turned away their faces in the habitation of the Lord, and turned their backs. Also they had shut up the doors of the porch, and put out the lamps, and they have not burnt incense, nor offered the burnt offerings in the holy place unto God of Israel. Wherefore the wrath of the Lord was upon Judah and Jerusalem, and he had delivered them to trouble, and to astonishment, and to hissing, and as ye see with your eyes. For all your fathers have fallen by the sword, and our sons, and our daughters, and our wives are in captivity for this. Now it is my heart to be a covenant of the Lord God of Israel. It is a fierce wrath, be turned away from us. My sons, be not negligent. For the Lord had chosen you to stand before him to serve him, and ye should minister unto him and burn incense. Then the Levites arose, Mahath the son of Masali, and Joel the son of Azariah the son of the Kohathites, and the sons of Merari, and the Kish the son of Amdi, and Azariah the son of Johaleel, and the Gershonites, and Joah the son of Zimmah, and Eden the son of Joah, and the sons of Elizaphan, Shimri, and Jeiel and the sons of Asaph, and Zechariah, and Menaniah, and the sons of Heman, Jehiel, and Shemiel, and of the sons of Jodathan, Shemiel, and Aziel. They gathered the brethren and sanctified themselves, and came according to the commandment of the king by the words of the Lord, and cleansed the house of the Lord. And the priests were into the inner part of the house of the Lord, and cleansed it, and brought the uncleanness that they found in the temple of the Lord in the court of the house. Lord, and the Levites took it and carried it before the brook Kidron. And beginning in the first day of the month to sanctify, on the 8th day of the month, they came to porch of the house, the porch of the Lord, and they sanctified the house of the Lord in 8 days, and the 16th day of the first month they made an end. They made to Hezekiah the king, and he said, We have cleansed all the house of the Lord, the altar of the burnt offering, and with the vessels thereof, and the shewbread table with all the vessels thereof. Moreover, all the vessels that the king has, and is ready to cast away in this discretion, prepare to sanctify, and held before the altar of the Lord. And Hezekiah, the king, rose early, and gathered all the rulers of the city, and he went to the house of the Lord. And he brought 7 bullocks, 7 rams, and 7 lambs, and 7 he-goats, for a sin offering of the kingdom, and the sanctuary for Judah. And they commanded the priests of the sons of Aaron to offer on the altar of the Lord. So they killed the bullocks, and the priests received the blood, and sprinkled on the altar likewise. And they killed the rams. They sprinkled off the blood upon the altar, and they killed also the lambs. They also sprinkled the blood upon the altar. And they brought forth the he goats of the sin offering before the king of the congregation, and they laid their hands upon them. The priests killed them, and they made a reconciliation with their blood upon the altar, and the atonement of all Israel, for the king commanded the burnt offering and the sin offering, and he made for all Israel. And he sent the Levites to the house of the Lord cymbals and psalteries and with harps, according to the command of David and of Gad the king's seer, Nathan the prophet, for also was commanded of the Lord by his prophets. The Levites stood the instruments of David, and and the priests of the trumpets. And Hezekiah commanded to offer the burnt offering upon the altar, and when the burnt offering began, the song of the Lord began with trumpets, and with the instruments ordained by David king of Israel. And the congregation worshipped, and the singers sang, and the trumpeters sounded, and all this continued until the burnt offering was finished. And when they had made an end of the offering, the king of all that were present bowed themselves and worshipped. Over Hezekiah, the king of the priests, king of the princes, commanded the Levites to sing praise unto the Lord with the words of David, and as of the singer, they sing praises and gladness, and they bowed their heads and worshipped. And Hezekiah answered and said, Now ye have consecrated yourselves unto the Lord. Come near, bring your sacrifices, and think offerings into the house of the Lord. And the congregation brought the sacrifices of thank offerings, and as we were in the free burnt offerings. A number of the burnt offerings when they go into the congregation, while which was brought was 70 bullocks, and 100 rams, and 200 lambs, and all those were for a burnt offering of the Lord. And the consecrated things were 600 oxen and 3,000 sheep. But the beasts were too few, and they could not flay all the burnt offerings. Wherefore the children of the Levites did help them, till the work was ended, until the Levites, all the priests were sanctified themselves, for the Levites were more upright and had hard to sanctify themselves than the priests. And also the burnt offerings were in the abundance, and the fat of the peace offerings and the drink offerings for every burnt offering. So the service of the house of the Lord was set in order. And then in Hezekiah rejoiced all the people, and God had repaired all the people before the king has done suddenly. Alright, it's ending 2 Chronicles, chapter 29. Okay. The next video read 2 Chronicles, chapter... Guys, I'll be right back. I'll do this again. Okay, next video reads 2 Chronicles, chapter 30. Okay. So I'm gonna go right now. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you. Bye.